Welcome to Joburg Ballet on this 2022 World Ballet Day. My name is Ian MacDonald and I'm the company's Artistic Director, and it gives me great pleasure to be your host today. I'm going to be chatting to some of the dancers who represent the past, present and future, and just to find out a little bit more about them, their highlights, their challenges and some of the dreams that they have for the future in Joburg Ballet. So sit back and enjoy the time together.
Good morning. I'm Anya Carstens and I'm an ex-principal dancer of Joburg Ballet. I'm going to be taking company class today, and we are fortunate to have a pianist, Louis. Thank you. Thank you. And let's start, company. Good. Thanks. Okay, sorry. Okay, facing the bar. One slow tendu. One and in. Two to the side and back and two to the side. Tendu, nice, deep. Fendu and roll through the feet and lower, up, down, other leg. One, slow and two to the side and back, to side. Tendu, in, out and close, roll through the feet. Lower, up, down. Then we'll go from the back, reverse it. And then, Louis, can we just have a bit of extra music and just do a nice stretch, maybe lunge all the way down, get the hips open. Okay, thanks. From the back. Good, nice pink pantoffels. Good, and back. Stretch. Good, one more, eight's fine. Good. Okay, thank you. Move on to pliés. Good. Let's start with two demi-pliés in first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 grand plié. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do a little comrade forward and back, and then a full one all the way forward. Tendu to second. 2 demis. Grand plié. This time we're going to go back first. Back and forward and all the way over to the bar. Good. In fourth, let's do 2. Rond to the back. 2 in fourth. Rond. Turn in. Circle all the way towards the bar. Turn out. Same in fifth. 2. Grand plié. Circle away from the bar. We'll just rise. And let's go straight to the other side, so you don't have to stop in between, Louis. All right, thank you. So forward and back, and then all the way forward. Same in the second. All right. Good, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, and grand. Good, forward. Good, you can go a bit faster. Thanks. Good, and second. Good, and back, back, and forward. Good. Reach and stretch out the sides. Good. Feel that stretch. Good. Cross your fourths. In line with your fifth. Good. 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 Turn in and circle. Good. How are you doing? Nice booties. Good. And press. Good. Nice. Good. And rise. Soutenu. Straight to the other side. Good. Good. We can a bit faster. Yeah. Good. And back. Good. All the way forward. Drop the heads. Good. Relax. Good. Mind second there? Yes. Just careful when you point to the second. Don't sickle. Nice straight line. Good. Good. And relax. Good. Good. One. Good. Last 8. Last 8. And just rise. Good. Front heel, nicely. Yes. Good. Okay, good. Tendu from first position, just to get our hips nice and warm. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and toes and close and side, toes and close and back, toes, and close, first, fifth, first and fifth. Repeat, back and toes, first to the side and close to the front and toes. And first and fifth and first, quick soutenu, to the other side. Okay, all from first position except for the first, fifth, reverse. Okay, thank you, Louis. One and a two and a three. Perfect. Back, side. And first, fifth. Good, from the back. Other side. 1, 2. Good. Back. And first. Good. Good. Okay, tendu from fifth. Good. We're going to go and fondue and two to the front, and fondue, stretch and two to the back, and fondue, stretch and two to the side. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And deep fondue and 2. And up, da, 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 and 2. To the side, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, also straight to the other side. Okay, nice deep fondue. And 1, and stretch and 2, and back and stretch and 2, and side and stretch and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and long. Good, and then reverse. Okay, good. Thank you. Other side, and hold. Good, and back. And 1, good, and back. Good, just test your balance. Good, lock everything strong. Good, soutenu other side, just test. Up. Good. Okay, good. Let's move on to glisse. Good. Okay, 2 glisses devant. 1 and 2, double piqué, close, développé, enveloppé. Same back. 1 and 2, double piqué, développé, enveloppé. And side, side, double piqué, développé, enveloppé, piqué, 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 cloche and cloche, soutenu, up, test. Okay, we all right? So, 1, 2, double piqué, développé, enveloppé. Same to the back. Da, da, développé, enveloppé. 1, 2, double piqué, développé, enveloppé. 1, 2, 3, cloche and rise. Other side and little test again. All right, so piqués, good. I was about to go to the tape. Thank you, Louis. And 1, 2, up, up, out, in, good. Good, side, 1, 2, up, up. 1, 2, 3, and cloche and rise. Test, and again. Up, up, good. Peel, enveloppé. Good. Good. Okay, let's do one facing the bar. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Front, back, front, back, front, back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 8 of those. Rise and 2, and just test on the third one. Okay, same with the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and front, back, front, back, front, back. 8 through the foot. 6, 7, 8, rise, rise, and the third one, lock everything strong. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One and hold. Good, through the foot. Good, and rise, up, up, and test. Good, left. Hold. Good. Up. Good, and test. Good, thank you. Good, one more time that one, then your feet should be extra warm. One more time, thanks. And. Nice. Okay, good. Shake the legs. Let's do rond de jambe. Okay. Good. You're all right. We're going to start with double fondue devant and fondue and squeeze to the back and squeeze and side over to the bar and a nice full plie. Rond 2, 3, and 4. Let's just do 2 off today. Off the floor. You can get a bit high on the second one and jeté from the back. Double fondue, squeeze. Double fondue, squeeze. And side over to the bar, plie. Coming forward, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just off the floor, a little bit higher. Jeté, other side. And then when we've done both sides, Louis, can you play extra music and just have a nice stretch? Okay. Thank you. Squeeze. Over. And plie. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, off and off, jeté. Good, from the back, reach, good, long, cross that devant, good. And use your hands. Pressure through the first. Good. Good. Other side. And 1. Good. And 1. On top, good. Heels forward here. That's better. Straight line, 1, 2, finish. You can just keep playing. Can keep going, Louis, a bit more. About another 2 8s, thank you. Thank you. Good. Good. Can we have a tango, please, Louis, for the fondue? Okay. Okay, so we're going to tango to the side to start. We did this the last time with the tombes. Tombe, tombe, and tombe, tombe, out. And 1 to the front, attitude and rise. Coupe, 1 to the back. Attitude and rise, 1 to the side, nice clean double, close, and then on the end you've got to extend. Okay, so we go back this time, and front tombe, and 1 to the back, fondue, rise, coupe, front, attitude and rise, 1 side, clean double, we go straight to the other side, and, so it's always on the end. The little extend, okay. Tombe over first, and the second time tombe under. You all fine? Okay, good. Thank you. And front. And tombe. 1. And a rise, coupe. Good. Attitude. And cross. Good. And 1. Test right up under your knee. Locked. And 1 more 8, Louis, other side. Good. Good, thank you. Okay, good. Let's do frappes. We're going to go 2 front, 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and single, and 1, 2, 3. Double rise, and 2, and 3, and 4. Petit and a front, petit and a back. And then we go reverse it, 2 to the back, and 1, 2, 3, and front, da, da, and 1, 2, 3. Double encore, on a rise if you can. Serré and a back this time, serré, front, quick soutenu to start, okay? So we also go both sides, thank you. 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 1. And back, back. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. Okay. Well done. Okay, adage. Good. Let's start with 2 retières using our arm, okay? 1 and plie, and up, and plie, and développé devant, and close, développé back. Boom, 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 and side. Nice and easy. Using our bodies, and 2, and développé long, and close, développé devant. Close the last one, let's do on a rise, so that we can go straight to the other side. Okay, 2 retières finishing in a nice deep plie to relax your tendons and calves a bit. Okay, 1 devant, 1 derrière, 1 side, and then we start again. All right, at the end, Louis, can you just give a little bit extra music again, and you can test in your attitudes or wherever you feel. Thanks. Breathe. And up. Down. Good. 1. Good. Close. Back. And side. Good. From the back. Up. And plie. Good. Nice. Extend. Good. Cross your devants. Up. Good. And rise. And good. Good. Knee upright, up, and then extend. And same to the side. Knee right up. Good. Good. And another 2 8s to test. 1. Good. 2. Good. Okay, good. Careful the 5ths, everybody, that they're not nice framing. Okay, good. Okay, last one. Let's do grand battements. Good. Développé to start, okay. And 1 and 2, 2 grand battement and développé. And 2 grand battement and développé. And 2 grand battement, cloche, 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 and close. Attitude or straight's fine. Okay, développé. And 2 to the back, développé. 2 devant, développé. To the side, and up, up, 3rd one, rise to go to the other side. Okay, good. Get that accent out on the first développé. All right, thank you. Grand back one. And out. Good. And out. And out. And slow, slow. Good. From the back. Out. Good. And out. Good. Other side. Well done. Good, do a bit of a stretch and whatever, coming to the center. Well done.
I'm here with Bernice Silvius, who is a prima ballerina with Joburg Ballet. She performs all the major roles from Odette Odile to Aurora, Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, and retired in 2016. But I think it's so important that we have the experience and the knowledge of these past dancers coming and working with Joburg Ballet and sharing that knowledge that they've attained. So Bernice, welcome. Thank you for being here. And why don't you just share a little bit about yourself and who you are and maybe some of the highlights within your career of Joburg Ballet.
Thank you so much for having me. This definitely is like my family. I was lucky enough to have a career of 23 years. And within those 23 years, I had the opportunity to perform some of the most beautiful principal roles. Also had the opportunity to travel internationally with the company, which meant a lot. And also I got the opportunity to go away and join other ballet companies, but still know that I could come back and share all the knowledge that I have gained there. And I think that's very important. So yeah, some of my favorite roles, I think for most principal dancers or for ballerinas is Juliet, Aurora, like you said, Odette Odile, which is very challenging, but I always had the opportunity at Joburg Ballet to express myself in those roles.
And doing it for the second time, or coming back and doing it over the years.
Second or third time, sometimes the fourth time. That makes a huge difference, because every time you do that role, you grow within it and you feel more confident. Maybe the last time you did it, the fouettes were a problem, but this time you're more confident about that. So I definitely had the opportunity to grow within Joburg Ballet. It felt very safe, a safe environment for me.
Beautiful. And then you felt that once you had grown and done it a number of times, you were able to pass some of that information on to who are now the principal dancers within Joburg Ballet?
Yes, it's wonderful to be asked to come and help the principals and help coach them in their sessions. I feel that I have something to give back to them, and it's a wonderful opportunity for me as well, because I get to still be part of the ballet world, which is very important. Me still.
No, I think it's wonderful, and I think it's a great inspiration for these young ladies that are principal dancers within the company to have you working with them, because you have done those roles, and I think it's a vital time that they learn, grow, evolve, and they too will then pass on to the next generation. And I think that's what within Joburg Ballet has been so amazing, is that everyone comes together to make sure that Joburg Ballet thrives and grows and evolves into what I hope is going to be the company of the future, and recognized internationally.
That would be amazing, yeah.
So Bernice, you also teach within the Joburg Ballet Academy. Obviously, just for our viewers, the Joburg Ballet Academy is a pre-professional element within Joburg Ballet, where we are nurturing and growing those dancers that we feel have the potential to become professional dancers. So tell us how important that is for you and the role that you play within that.
It's wonderful to see the young dancers and how they're growing into being part of the company. The Academy gives them the opportunity to be a part of certain productions where there's some roles or even some standing roles on the side, just to feel that environment of the company and to feel what it's like to be a professional dancer. We also try and give them the opportunity to have class with their role models. So principal dancers within the company have the opportunity to teach them. And I think that's super exciting for them, because this is what they want to do one day. These are their role models and they strive to be like them. And it's wonderful to teach them. They like sponges, they soak it all up.
Yeah. And I loved what you said early on in the beginning about this is your family. And I think it's starting with the younger students, the pre-professionals. And you mentioned just coming and standing on the stage. And I think they need to understand how important that is to be completing a production and being a part of the family and getting to see how the professionals conduct themselves in a performance. And I think those learning tools are so important. And I think that's what the Academy, it's so special for these Academy students, because I don't think this happens all over the world, where these young students are able to actually get onto stage, perform with, as you said, their role models, their family members, hopefully one day, and when they come into the company. So it's very exciting, and I think it's working for the company. And also it helps us to supplement the company and make sure that our productions look full because we've got these young pre-professional students working with us.
Yeah, I think they really appreciate it. I remember coming into Pack Ballet those many years ago. It was very daunting being an aspirant dancer and to be on stage in the quarter ballet for the first time. And I think the Joburg Ballet Academy prepares them for this so that it's not so scary.
Yeah. So maybe just for our viewers, Pack Ballet was the existing company, and then obviously over the years it's changed, and it's now what we know as Joburg Ballet. And I think even from Pact, there are a lot of historical members and experiences that have been passed on to Joburg Ballet, and that's why I think that's why Joburg Ballet is thriving, is because learning, taking, and working together in the community.
From a solid history already.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome, thank you. Joining me now are our three principal ladies, Shannon Glover, Nicole Ferreira-Dill over here, and our Brazilian dancer, Monique Cristina. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I think holding the title of a principal within any company is incredibly stressful. And I think you don't realize that until you're actually holding that title. Maybe let's not focus on the negative. What are the good aspects about being a principal dancer? Is it something that you've always aspired to be within the company? You know, some dancers are quite happy being in the quarter ballet, they hold the court together, but I would imagine it's everyone's dream to become a principal dancer within a company. Shannon, I might just add, is not the oldest, that's not the right word, the longest reigning principal within Joburg Ballet, followed by Nicole, and then Monique is just recently being promoted to principal. So yeah, and what I love about them is each of the dancers brings such diverse qualities to performances. So welcome, ladies. Shan, maybe you can, and then let me just also say, it's all about me. Shan's also just become a mom. So I think that also adds a whole different element to being a principal dancer in the company, the pressures of that, the pressures of being a mom, being away from a newborn can't be easy. And then you've got to come in and almost cut off that and then become the dancer. But I would imagine some of those lessons and the qualities that you've learned have helped you evolve into who you are as dancers now. So Shan, let's start with you because...
Thank you. Yeah, being a mum's great, but it does have a lot of extra pressure coming back and being a principal dancer and holding that title. But I really love being able to come back and be on stage and dance, and I actually treasure those moments even more so because I know my time is limited, being a mum. And then also going back home and one day sharing that with my daughter. Hopefully she'll do ballet as a young child and I can share those experiences with her. So I think that's very special for me. And being back after being pregnant and having a child is just so wonderful. I think you really, truly can feel that passion once again because I was away for so long. But it doesn't take away from the challenges that it holds as being a principal. But definitely a wonderful experience being able to do both.
Thank you. And then do you find, Shan, because as we said, you are the longest standing principal right now, coming back and doing roles again for this third, maybe even fourth time, do you feel like there's added pressure because there's an expectation from an audience on yourself, or do you feel like there's a level of maturity and an understanding on how better to go into a role?
I think, first of all, I understand my body a lot more now after going through pregnancy and the challenges coming back from pregnant body, trying to come back and train and be a principal dancer again. So I have a better understanding from that point of view. But I think from the pressure you put on oneself as a dancer, it doesn't ever change. I think maybe even as a young dancer in the company, you still have those pressures. I do believe that when you're a principal, obviously your pressures seem to be a little bit... I don't know, maybe we just do it to ourselves because you're in the eye, you're front, center, and you're carrying the ballet to a certain degree. So yes, there is that pressure, and I don't think that ever goes away. But with experience, I think you learn how to handle it and where to take it easy, where to push, where your experience and your stagecraft comes into play, where as a younger, inexperienced dancer, you probably wouldn't understand that as much. But coming back and knowing what I've gone through, it's very difficult to explain because I almost feel like I have a more appreciation and my love has actually grown even more and I treasure it and it's great. Being on stage is like being back home in a way. That's where I feel most comfortable. Yeah, it's great.
Beautiful. I think also with the younger members, there's almost a naivety, an ignorance. You know, you go out there and you just go. You don't know what can go wrong. And I'm sure all three of you have had experience where something's gone horrifically wrong or it's really bad, and you come back and you almost have that feeling of what happens if this happens, or that doubt. And it's the mind game on how to get over that and just go out there and trust your abilities. And I think that's quite a powerful tool. The mind is very
Also
powerful.
special because it's live performance. You know, nothing's ever going to be like perfect.
Yeah.
I think we always strive for that perfection that we always talk about, but no show is ever going to be perfect. I think there's always going to be something that we're personally not going to be happy with.
I just feel sometimes the perfection came from us hard, the way we
Yes.
interpret it, the way we show to the audience, not just about the steps or technique. Of course, we have to have, definitely, but the way we dance, the way we give to them.
I think that's important as principals, because you've had those life experiences. You can interpret roles a lot more maturely because you've had it. I mean, if you're doing Juliet, for argument's sake, you can't expect some first-year student. I mean, yes, there are kids and there's amazing dancers who have come out and do the role, but there's a level of experience, understanding what it is to be in love, you know, to have that first kiss, that first touch, how you feel. So, and that definitely comes through. And that's what I love about the three of you, is you've all got that maturity, that beautiful presence on stage. And all three will be different. And that's also exciting for me to see. I mean, Nicole, you took a little bit of time out. And how do you feel coming back, and what is it?
Yes, well, I took about 6 months off about 2 or 3 years ago, I think, and I think it was the best thing I could have done for myself. I think my body and my mind just needed that break away from, and just to step out and look from an outsider's perspective again. And it really, when I came back, it's almost like Shannon says, my love for and the fire inside of me was just reignited. So people don't always need that, but I know for myself, I definitely needed it. And
well, I must say, I can see it. You know, coming when I watch performances, I see you in rehearsal. there is a love that's renewed, and because it is. We keep saying it, but the pressure on the principals, you three ladies, it's immense. You know?
And I think that sometimes, I mean, it's not that my love ever went away or that my fire ever went away. It's just sometimes maybe, like you say, the pressures are so huge, and it's such an honor being a principal dancer. You don't want to, you know, let yourself or let the company or your artistic director down, but sometimes you do just need to step away and just to look at the pressures from an outsider's perspective and see, and have that love back, you know, ignited again.
And Monique, you know, being from Brazil and coming out to South Africa, that also has added pressure. How do you feel going out and doing performances, you know, and then you don't have your family with you? Because I know both Shannon and Nicole have a great support system where they're coming, and there's huge followings.
We here.
Yes. It's funny because Bernice said earlier when we were chatting to Bernice, it's about this family environment, and I think because the company is quite small, it definitely is like that. So how do you feel? And
To be honest, I can't feel like, okay, I'm away from my family, because like Shannon say, like, you all here. So I feel this is my second family. I never feel, my mom's not watching. All the mothers, like, I know they are there for me. Sometimes they give flowers to me because I know your mom's not here, and they want to be so sweet. So I never found that, like, feeling, my family's not here, I don't have anyone to support me. I'm gonna lie if I say that, because I really feel safe and home. It's nice.
And I think I think I certainly try that we all support each other as principals, and I think that's such an important thing. I mean, like you say, the pressures and everything, if you don't have the support from each other,
But
then
it's so funny
even
because we
harder,
always
so.
run around like each one's dressing room, like, you okay, you fine, Shannon, you okay, you need something, your props, your shoes, and we like help each other so much. It's so nice. Quick changes always. You need water, you need something extra.
Yeah, we have like a little thing going. One will do your costume, the other one's got water ready. We have like a whole system.
Yeah, we have.
And I think that's so important,
It is
because
important.
you need that, like, I don't know, that support system from your peers, especially when things are tough.
Yeah, and you can feel it. You can feel it when you're in a studio run or out in a performance where there's that camaraderie and everyone's pulling together. There's a different energy on stage. And I think that's what makes Joburg Ballet so special, is you can feel that energy coming out into the audience, well, when I watch. And I think that makes it really special. You know, and there are different personalities. Some are very quiet, demure, some are quite loud and forceful, but it's about how that whole synergy comes together on stage. And I think, as I said earlier, I think all three of you have such amazing qualities which really stand out in each of your performances. I think maybe one of the last questions is, you know, there are roles that within Joburg Ballet or as a dancer you'd aspire to do. What is it that, if there's one role that you want to do? Because I know you all at that time where the clock's ticking, which role would it be for each of you? I mean, I hope it's all going to be different. And then I'll have to try and make a plan to see if I can meet those needs.
I don't know how to choose one.
It's hard to choose only one.
Are you meaning a ballet that we've never done? Or
Yes, I think, you know, I mean, obviously repertoire within Joburg Ballet is, and I'll just say this if there are any funders out there, because, you know, the exchange and being so far away in South Africa, when we're talking about the dollar-euro exchange, it becomes very, very pricey as a company. And I think what we've done and what we've achieved has been great, but I do feel there are things that and I'm talking as artistic director, would love the company to be doing, but how do we financially navigate that way? So how do you feel as dancers? I mean, obviously there's roles that you would love to do that maybe are not necessarily within our repertoire or are in our repertoire that you would love, okay, before I step off the stage, and I'm not, this is the next, we're talking next 5 to 10 years, ladies, we're not talking in the next 6 months, so yes. Nicole.
Well, for me, the ballet that I'd really love to do is the Merry Widow.
I was about to say, I think you're going to say Merry Widow.
I've always, I mean, I've had my ballets that I've wanted to do, that I've aspired to do, and I've been very fortunate to be able to do it. Swan Lake, Odette and Odile was one of them. That was my ultimate goal. But the next ballet that I'd love to do, Merry Widow. So please,
Ronnie Hind is amazing, and the ballet is exquisite, and it really speaks to a mature woman, you know, which all three of you are. So I think all three of you would actually interpret the role incredibly well. But I'll have to speak to Ronnie. Okay. Yes.
I think from our repertoire, I love the version of Romeo and Juliet here. I really love it. The first time when I watched, I was, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. But out, Jules from Valentino, like,
yeah, that's tough. Yes. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you.
I'd love to also do a lot of Balanchine. When I was in New York, I got to watch New York City Ballet, and they're just fantastic at Balanchine works. Amazing. And there's just like a bit of a freedom to his works and a lot of energy, and it's an exciting ballets to watch. So I'd love we used to do Who Cares. It was absolutely incredible. I hope we can do that again one day.
And we've done Rubies, and we've done those amazing ballets, and it's, you know, we do, that's where we need to be going towards, allowing all these dancers, yourselves as dancers, opportunities to experience those incredible works. But you guys are doing amazing, the company, and you really, really take the name of Joburg Ballet out there with pride. And I always sit in the audience and think, wow, really, this is of international standard. So congrats to all three of you, and well done for great work.
Okay, should we start first group? Let's do a tendu and little warm up for the feet. Okay, so we're going to go and 2 feet lower squeeze to the side and squeeze down and back, soutenu and plie. Actually, let's plie, crozet. And 2 devant, 2 to the back, and side, one side on a fendu, chassé forward. Repeat, and 2, and squeeze, and side, and squeeze, and back, soutenu, and lower. 2 devant, 2 derrière, 1 fendu, and a nice chassé forward. Good, and then we'll have the second group to slot in. Will the second group be ready to come in? Okay, we can do 3 groups. It's fine. Okay, good. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yes. Good. And 1, squeeze, and side, and back, soutenu, good, and in, back, good, nice deep fendu, good, perfect, 1, and lower, side. Good. Long. Good. And side. Chassé. Good. Second group. And 1. 1. Good. Cross devants. Good. Peel the foot here. Nice. And up. Good. Up. Tight fit. Squeeze. Nice. Cross it. Nice. Back. Okay, good. So it was 2 groups. Let's have first group again. Can we reverse it? Thanks. Okay. So we'll go and back, side, and then it was forward, soutenu, back, front, peel, and then chassé back. Okay, good. Thank you. Side, squeeze, front. Good. And derriere. Good. And back. Second group. Good. And back. Good. And back. Good. And lower, as if you don't want to lower. Yes, up. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, let's move on. We'll do a port de bras with adage, okay? Good. Downstage arm first. And 1. And 2, 3, and 4. Chassé forward, reverse the arms, and drop, Circle, 2, 3, 4. Arabesque, rotation to the other side. Développé devant. Développé to the back. Développé to the side. 1 retire. We start again. 1 arm and 1 arm. Reverse and drop, Circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And arabesque, rotation. Good. Other side. Développé devant. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the back. 4 counts to the back. Side. High retire, plie. Good. Ladies on point, you can try that on point if you want. Okay, good. Okay, first group. Nice, beautiful adage. Thank you. Good. 4 counts. 1. Good. And lock. Good. Heel on top here. Good. And squeeze. Good. Peel. 1. Good. Supporting knees. Good. retire. Up. Good, and start again. And 1, 2. Good. Good. Use your bodies here. Good. Every ounce of music. Good. And lock. Good. Peel. 1. Good. Nice. Good. Knee right up. Good. 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 Nice company. Second group. Good. Small little thing on your chassés. Careful that you don't let that foot roll. Really keep it up as you chassé. Don't let it roll. Okay. Second group. Thank you. And 1. Chassé. Good. 1. Good. Longer side. Yes. Good. Good. And again. And 1, 2. Better. Good. 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 Thank you, Louis. That was lovely. Okay, let's do a pirouette from the corner. Can we have a grand waltz?
Yeah.
Nice big waltz. Thank you. So we're going to go forward and back. And 1, and 2, and pose and first arabesque. Repeat. And 1, and 2, and pose through. Side, side, forward, forward, chassé, pas de bourrée, many pirouettes, finish. It's actually more of a moving one today, but we'll do another pirouette afterwards. Okay, so forward and back and pose and through, and forward and back and pose and through, and side and move and chassé and multiple turns. Okay, just to get moving a bit. Thank you. First group. Watch those arabesques, don't have them open. Nice line. Okay. Does me hear it? 1, 2, good. Sorry. Good. Bit slower. 1, 2, and hold. Good. 1. And up. Relax the heads. Hips, better. Good. Slower. Side. Good. 1, 2, up. Good. 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 Okay, thank you, Louis. Thank you. Good, let's let Louis rest his fingers a bit. Okay. We'll go from the left, just have a little rest. You all right? Okay, thank you. That tempi was perfect now.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Eventually.
Yeah. Thank you. And lock. Good. Okay, last group. Thank you, Louis. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Can we have like a coda music? Or good. Let's do a little. Gentlemen, do you want to do your some coda turns? And ladies, let's just do a little pose and PK from the corner. So we're going to go and 1 and 2 and PK, 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 and a 1 and 2 and PK, PK, PK 3 times. Da da. And PK, 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 and finish with some fouettes, da da da. Pull in. Next group. Okay, so 3 sets of that. Coupe into. Probably finish with about 4 fouettes. The 4th one a double. Okay, or the 3rd one. Good. And gentlemen, yeah, I think that'll be good. Your own variation of some turns with a coda. Okay, good. Ladies, first group. Can we just hear the tempi, please? That should be good. And a 2. Yeah, that should be good. Thank you. Gentlemen, just wait. Good. Perfect. Thank you, Louis. That tempi was fun now for the same tune. That was nice. Okay, good. Gentlemen. Good. Good, nice, good. Well done, gentlemen. Some nice turns there, good. Okay, from the left, ladies, and then we'll do gentlemen again. Same thing. Okay. And. Good, try to the left, good. Two, up, up, up. Good. Thanks, Louis. Good, thank you. Okay, good. Good try to the left, well done. Okay, gentlemen, choose your sides. Are we giving it a go to the left? Okay, good. Thank you. Nice, Ivan. Good. Want to try fouettes? Yes, you can. Fouettes for the ladies, same. Thank you. Good, next. Good. Good. And okay, good. Well done, company. Let's do a little warm-up jump. Coming to the center. Just small little jump. Good. 8 little changements. And small, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 4th and in. Second, 4th, up, down. 2 little rotere jumps. Okay, so 8 changements, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 4th and close and second, close, 4th, close, up, down. Okay, 2 groups. Thank you. And 1, 2. Good. Second group. good. Okay, into a little jeté. Okay, good. Glissade, 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 t'en levé, glissade, t'en levé, coupé, semblé, tu, ce sons. Glissade, 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 t'en levé, glissade, t'en levé, coupé, semblé, ce son. Okay. Can we just hear the tempi first? Slower. It's still a bit fast, a touchdown. It's still a bit fast, a touchdown.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you, a touchdown. Thank you. Thanks. Second foot glissade. Good. Bit slower. Slower. Good. Footwork, well done. Very good. Okay, good. Let's do an ensemble. Okay, good. We're going to go. Glissade, ensemble, and change, and change. Glissade, flying ensemble, change, and change. And attitude, and attitude. 3 times, releve, and a cease. Does that change feet? Does it? Okay, and then we go the other side. Glissade, flying ensemble, and change, doesn't. Okay, then we'll have to do an entrechat, hey? And 3 attitudes, legs right up, and 3 releve, entrechat. Is it entrechat, hey? Yeah. Okay, good. Can we hear, please, Louis? Thank you. Is that okay? Do you want it a touch faster for the ladies? Okay, a little bit faster this time. Thank you. Okay. And. Good. 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 Good, well done. Thank you, Louis. Good, let's do Grand Allegro to finish. Okay, good. We'll start crozet. Okay, and 1 and 2 and 3, foite, and ton leve and up, and ton leve, and ton leve through, glissade, flick jeté, and pose. Grand jeté, let's move back. 2 grand jetés, move back. Gentlemen, you can go into your tours and down, double tour, da, 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 down, double tour. Ladies, chassé pas de bourrée, glissade, flick jeté, other side. Okay, should we mark it again? Yes. Good. So we're going to go 2 foites, foite, foite, and ton leve through, and ton leve, and smaller, and big, and pose. Good. Grand jeté en tournant, move back on the pose, and grand jeté, and pose. Gentlemen, your ending, whatever tours you need to get in there. Ladies, your flick jetés. Okay, can we hear it, please, Louis? Thank you, that should be good, thank you. Good, okay, let's start with the gentleman for a change. Okay, good. We can have 2 groups of gentlemen, that's fine. Okay, who's going? Okay, thanks, Timmy. All right. We're just going to do the ladies now, so these can be a little bit faster, a bit more upbeat. Thank you. That was great for the gentlemen. Thank you. Okay, ladies, going to be a little bit quicker for you. All right? Good. And lats. And lats. Good. Gentlemen. Good. Nice tours. Good. slower, and 1, da, 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 ah. Good, well done, well done, thank you. Good, thanks company, coming to the center. Good, we'll just do a small port de bras to end. Good. Louis, just a beautiful port de bras, please. Good, we'll just follow me. Good, feet parallel. Just wind down, breathe. Calm for the day. Thank you. Good. Over. Good, other side. Stretch. Good, and breathe, just bend the knees. Up, open the chests. Good, and again. Good. Pull the arms forward, bend. Good, hands on the floor. Good, stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Good, slowly roll up. Good. Thank you, company. Have a good day. Good, and thank you, Louis. Good. Thank you. Thanks, Louis. Thanks, company. Have a good day. Well done. Pleasure. It's okay. Pleasure. Well done. Well done.
I want to just tell Armando, you know, ballet pianists have two techniques, too fast and too slow.
It gives me great pleasure now to introduce some of our younger members within the company, these three young men. Interestingly enough, Joburg Ballet is celebrating its 21st anniversary. And all three of these young men standing in front of me are in their 20s. So as long as the company's been going, these men are now joining us. And I think that's very exciting. I think it's exciting for me as a director to see young men coming up in the company and hopefully one day evolving into principal dancers. So welcome. We have Luhle Mtati. We have Tumela Lakana.
Hi, Mr. M.
He likes to be called Tumi. He says it makes him sound more posh. And then we have Donovan Cecchetti, all three South Africans, and we're really, really proud to have you in the company. So welcome. Thank you for being with us today on World Ballet Day. Yeah. So, Luhle, I'm going to start with you because I'm looking straight at you now. Young man in South Africa, what motivates you to dance and to join a ballet company?
For me, solely was the passion for dancing. It was sort of an escape in the beginning, and now I think my sole purpose is to teach the young generation.
Absolutely. Yeah. When you say young generation, you're not that much older, but you're saying passing on.
In the future.
Absolutely. Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you. And your time in Joburg Ballet, because you actually only joined us this year. So this is your first year within the company, and already you've done amazing, amazing roles. You know, we've just come out of Cinderella, and really, I was so proud of you and what you delivered and the maturity with which you got onto stage and performed. So it's so wonderful to have you, and
it's
very
wonderful
excited
to be
about.
here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're happy to be here. Toombs,
Mr. M.
let me just say, Toombs is. You'd never say that he's on the end of the 20s and almost jumping over into the 30s. Not that that means anything to me, but you look fantastic. So tell us.
13.
Absolutely. To me. So if you had to do a role within the company, or perform a ballet, what would it be that you'd love to see yourself doing?
I think I'd like to do Swan Lake. I'd like to perform the jester in Swan Lake. Yeah, there's a lot of tricks. As usual, I love tricks. I love splitting the legs. I love jumping.
Yeah.
So there's lots. The jester there does a lot of that.
He
So
does.
that's one of the things I would love to do within the company.
And I think you'd be great at it. You know, I think you've got that energy, and I think that there's an element to the jester within our version of Swan Lake as well that would be really, really suited to you. Any aspirations to maybe perform a principal role one day?
Principal role.
Do you see yourself doing a Prince Siegfried, or that's, you know, it's not something that not everyone wants to be the prince, you know, and if that's not something that you're aspiring
Not really. That's not really something I aspire to be. I just want to be a soloist and
you're
make
happy.
the things happen. Yes.
And
We partner.
You do that
Yes,
incredibly well. So
Yeah.
well
So
done.
that's what I would like to.
Thanks, Toombs.
Thank you, Mr.
And Donovan, we're up to you. Tell us, how is your time within Joburg Ballet? Are you enjoying it? What are the challenges that you face as a young dancer within the company?
I must say the men in the company push me quite a bit.
Yeah.
Ivan, he's an amazing turner. Juan's an amazing jumper. I think for me, pushing my technical boundaries and pushing myself as hard and as far as possible, so I can become the best dancer I can be.
Yeah. We've just come out of the season, sorry to interrupt you, as I said, with Cinderella, and there was quite a lot of partnering that I choreographed on the younger men. Do you find, speak to me about that.
The partnering was fun. It was interesting.
Okay.
It was yes, it was difficult.
Yeah.
It was difficult, but it was great to get a chance to actually work at it and have female dancers willing to work with you, and also males and older females, experienced dancers willing to teach you and mentor you through it.
Absolutely.
So
Which is
yes,
so
that
important.
was amazing. It helped a lot.
Yeah, because I liked Luthli's comment about passing on to the next generation, and I think that, for me, watching the three of you learning and evolving and growing within this production we've just done now was so important, because I think you are going to be passing on to the next generation, and you have to have had that time struggling, and I say that, you know, where you've also had to learn, well, what works, what doesn't work for you. So and I think it's important that you are going to be here to pass that on. You know, is there a role model, or Luthli, I'm going to come back to you, that maybe inspires you, to motivate you? Because not every day is going to be great. And I must say, all three of you always come in happy and smiley, but you know, there are going to be days when you're feeling like, oh, my body's sore. Is it worth it? And what is it, or who is it that's maybe inspiring you to push through those difficult times?
When I was, I think, around 7 or 8, I saw Kitty Petler, who was in the company.
Yeah.
It was a 5 Roses advert. Okay. And ever since that advert, I've been so passionate about it because I felt seen, seeing a black female ballet dancer. So yeah.
James, you as well. Did anyone inspire you, or when you're having a bad day, who is motivating you? You can say me. I feel quite honored. I'm just
I was
going
thinking exactly the same
Okay,
thing.
good. I shouldn't have said anything.
So, you know what inspires me? When I walk in every day, just seeing the people do what they love every day. You know, like just being in the studio with my people,
With your family.
with the people, it is exactly what inspires me to get up. Like, I can walk in by the door and feel like, oh my gosh, am I doing this again? But then, once I see the people's faces, everybody just stretching and working, it's like, yeah, for me, that inspires me daily. Hence, I just come in like, smiling. It's because I steal energy from people, but we sunset. So it's that.
Yes, Donovan, no pressure.
I was going to say, Tumi does the rounds as well. He does the rounds. He goes around and hugs every person, says good morning, and it's just, it's a feature of Joburg Ballet, I think.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Because
it is.
there's
It's
a
amazing.
respect, and I
But
think,
before class, we're at bar, and then just before we start, Tumi comes, he gives a hug, he says good morning, and we're ready and all set for class.
Wonderful.
Sets the mood nicely, yeah.
So what you've just said to me now is, Tumi is your motivator and your inspiration. We're in a roundabout way.
In a sense, yes.
Well, that's right. That's great. He feels respected, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, men, thank you for joining us. Good luck going forward for the rest of your careers. It sounds like it's coming to an end tonight. This is just the beginning.
It's only just begun.
And just stay positive. The mind is a powerful tool, and just do what you do, and just keep that love of this amazing art form going. So thank you. I'm very excited now to welcome two of our young students from the Joburg Ballet School, who are going to be sharing some of their thoughts about being a dancer and the future coming into Joburg Ballet. Daneo Matamele and Jaden Samuels are two beautiful dancers. So thank you for being here today and spending some time with me. Welcome. So Danea, I believe you have a passion for dancing. Why did you start?
Because it allows me to tell a story through dancing, and it allows me to move freely and increases my self-confidence and my self-esteem.
Wonderful, wonderful. So was there something that you saw as a young child that thought, oh, that is beautiful and I want to be like that?
Yes.
And what was that?
Like being on a point shoe and saying one day I want to be on a point shoe.
Wonderful. And did you see that in a book or did you see it in a magazine? Where did you see that?
On a movie.
And then you had to come and audition for the school. And how was that process? Was it nerve-wracking?
I was quite nervous. I was so scared.
But then when you were in the audition, did it make you feel alive? How did you feel?
I felt confident, like really confident that I will make it.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Jaden, how are you, my boy?
I'm good, and you?
Okay, good. So as a young boy, you know, it's difficult when you're at school and especially when everyone finds out, oh, I'm a boy and I like to dance. Have you been teased a lot?
No, because everybody says it's wonderful because you don't see ballet every day.
So both of you have been in productions, as we spoke about earlier. So, you know, tell me some of the roles that you've done. And actually, first tell me which productions you've done with Joburg Ballet.
I've been in Sleeping Beauty, Giselle, and Nutcracker.
And which of those three beautiful ballets, which one do you think is your favorite?
The Nutcracker.
And you were one of the children in the party guests that came to the party, and that's fun because there's quite a bit of dancing in that, you know, and that's why you like it. You don't like to be on the side and just standing and looking pretty. You like to be front and center and doing the dancing, and that's what we like as well. Jaden, which productions have you been?
I've been in Carmen, Giselle, and I was in Nutcracker twice. Yeah.
Yes, because we do Nutcracker quite often. I know. Sorry. And again, like, don't know which roles or which production have you loved the most and why?
Nutcracker because it's basically, it's not even, for me, it's not like you actually dancing because it's basically you acting like a child and it's like you bring the character to life and you...
And you're being yourself?
Yes.
Because you are a child, so that it's natural for you just to be that person.
Yeah.
So, and tell me, Jaden, you know, you are incredibly talented. You have such a wonderful, you've got beautiful feet and you turn beautifully. So why is it that you wanted to start dancing?
I actually saw it on TV. I saw Michaela de Prince, and so she inspired me because I saw her go to Youth American Grand Prix, and then I just said I wanted to do ballet and pursue it as a career one day.
Well, let's see if we can help that become a reality for you. And both of you have danced in Joburg Ballet productions. Do you find that nerve-wracking?